Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go through a foam rolling routine. So the first thing I like to tell any of our guys when they come in is get on the foam roller, and I actually want you to lay across it, okay, with your back and your spine directly on the foam roller. What this is going to do is actually open up the chest and the shoulders. Really, really helps when you guys start hitting and knocking each other around during camp. Okay, we tend to like to tell our guys to do this for anywhere from 8 to 10 minutes, either pre or post any kind of routine. You know, it's a good time to kind of close your eyes and relax, kind of get your mind either ready for the session ahead of time or for finishing up and kind of cooling down. Okay, so if you look at me, I'm going to lay back right on the foam roller, okay, right directly on my spine. My knees are bent, okay, and I'm going to actually keep my head in line, my back in line, and I'm just going to open my palms up, okay. I'm pretty flexible, so you may see some guys who can't actually get their arms to the ground, okay, but if you have a guy who's as flexible in the upper body as I am, they can go from this position and then up into a wide position, okay? Like I said, this is a good time to just relax and just kind of let gravity do what it's going to do. Open up that shoulder girdle, open up the chest, open up the pecs, okay? So I really like that as a means to either start or finish a workout, okay? In terms of actual foam rolling, okay, it's never the most comfortable thing in the world, okay? Start out with a softer foam roller. These are foam. We have some that are PVC, they're a little bit tougher. We also have some a little bit harder plastic ones, okay? But if you're not a person who likes pain a whole lot, start with the foam one, okay? So starting out, okay, we're gonna start out on our hamstrings, okay? And anytime, many of these exercises you're seeing, I wanna go 8 to 10 really slow and controlled passes. So I'm sitting here, skipping my butt up, I'm just gonna roll that hamstring all the way up to that hamstring and glute tie-in, all the way back down. Okay, as I'm doing this, I can roll and hit the lateral side. Same thing back, medial side. Okay, I want to make sure I get all that area. Okay, that hamstring complex is a really big muscle, so we want to make sure that we hit all of those areas. Okay, as you continue that, you go from the hamstring, now we go up onto the glute, into the piriformis area. And this one is not a fun one, but this is one that I do on a good basis. So I want to get up into across my leg, over the top. I want to lean, and I want to get into that glute. Right on top, same thing, nice, slow, controlled passes. Remember, anytime you find that hot spot, sit there, okay? Let it work itself out, okay? Just going over back and forth for going back and forth sake isn't gonna get the job done. What we're trying to do is trying to open up muscle tissue, loosen fascia, trying to really get the muscle to be able to be a lot more mobile now that it tends to get bound up and wound up all those times during camp, okay? From there, we can roll to the side. Okay, now we're getting more onto the glute medius. Okay, and we're gonna go all the way up and roll through down the IT band on the lateral side of the quad. Okay, nice and smooth up and down. Okay, like I said, 8 to 10 good passes. Okay, from there, we're gonna go and roll up the back. Okay, so if I wanna get on there, I'm gonna go right up there at the top of my sacrum. Okay, I wanna get right up, okay, on my tailbone, and nice and smooth. You may feel some cracks and pops, okay, just like getting your back cracked. Say the more weight you have with the hips up, the more of your weight is going to go onto the foam roller, the more work you're going to get. Okay, so go all the way up, just around my traps, okay, over my shoulder blades, and back down. Okay. From there, okay, I can roll to my side, arms straight out, get into my lats. Okay, this is really good once you get done doing that upper body stretch that we showed earlier. Okay, nice and through all the way down. Okay, get as low as you can, down into the bottom of the lat. Okay, even on top of the ribs, serratus, all those muscles of the shoulder girdle that we didn't get earlier. Okay, the last one, same thing. We're gonna roll over. Okay, we're gonna hit the quad. Okay, both quads coming all the way up. You can get into the hip flexor at the top. Okay, get you there, same thing. You wanna roll to the side you're trying to work. Keep all the weight, just let it actively get on top, down to the quad. It's just like the hamstring, I can move my quad in and out to hit both the medial and the lateral side of my quad. Okay, you guys that have patellar tendonitis, knees get sore, open up the quads and getting those muscles more mobile and moving around and getting some blood flow in there. It's really gonna help alleviate those areas.